Keir Starmer has just appointed Gordon Brown as his special envoy on global finance. The man who, when he was Chancellor, announced to the entire world that Britain was about to sell more than half of its gold reserves. Having told the market in advance, traders shorted it immediately, and the price plummeted by over 10% before a single bar left the vault. Brown then sold around 400 tons of gold at roughly $275 an ounce. Today, gold trades at over $3,000 an ounce, so that same gold would now be worth somewhere between 37 and 48 billion pounds. We got just 2 billion. It has been called Brown's bottom ever since, the lowest point in the gold market in 20 years. The exact moment Gordon Brown chose to sell. Some called it one of the worst economic judgments ever made by a Chancellor. This is the man Keir Starmer has just handed a global finance brief. But it gets worse. In his very first budget, Brown scrapped a tax relief that pension funds had depended on for years, which cost pension funds billions, and the total taken from British pension pots has been put at over £118 billion. Before this happened, virtually every FTSE 100 company offered final salary pension schemes. But after this sledgehammer to pensions, not a single one did. Brown's raid is directly blamed for an entire generation of private sector workers losing the pensions they were promised. It should be noted that MPs and cabinet members' pensions were left totally unaffected by the changes. Strange that, isn't it? And when Brown left office in 2010, the government was spending £160 billion more than it was taking in. His own Chief Secretary to the Treasury famously left the next government a note. 5 words. I'm afraid there's no money. Today, the day after Labour was totally crushed at the local elections, Starmer's big reset move is to bring this man back and give him a global finance brief. The man who sold our gold for pennies, destroyed our pensions, and left the country broke. With that kind of track record, you have to ask, why is he being brought back to advise on global finance? It just makes you wonder, has Starmer forgotten what happened the last time he was running the economy? And do you think Starmer has made another bad judgment call? Honestly, I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. I may do a full video on this one. If I do, I will post a link in the comments. Please don't let them bury this story. This is what they won't tell you, UK. Please like, subscribe, share and comment below. Because somebody has to say this out loud. And you deserve to know what's going on. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.